Hello. Do you know about the different oil available on the market? Do you know which one is better for your health? Or do you know which food have the healthier oil? Um, Maybe many of us don't know about different type of oils, or may not be aware of the of consuming too much harmful oils. In the science of feeding, oil and fats are the second as the second source of the energy after hydrocarbons of the is very important. Some people believe the animal fat are better for our health, but some people prefer vegetables oil. Today I want to reassure you to replace animal fat with vegetables oil, because the fatty acid in vegetables oil are good for heart health, for the structure of the brain and nerves of the eyes. The fatty acid in vegetable oils are good for heart health because vegetables oil have a high percentage of unsaturated fatty acid, and their harmful fatty acid are low. They don't increase the risk of cardiovascular disease, and that's a good point. Cholesterol and triglycerides are components of oil and fat. It can be said that saturated fatty acid and trans fatty acid increase the risk of cardiovascular disease. And according to the science of cooking oil, which are really healthier? According to Carrie Nirenberg, the best oil found in fish and walnuts and flax seeds, as well as sunflower, safflower, and soybeans and corn oils. Rather than monounstructured fat found in other types of nuts and seeds, and avocados and olive and canola and peanuts. The data showed that if people replace saturated fat with polyunsaturated fat, they reduce their risk of heart disease, and somewhat more than if they replace saturated fat with monounsaturated fats. Cholesterol is divided into good cholesterol is HDL, and bad cholesterol is LDL, and total cholesterol is TC, based on into molecular density. If the amount of bad cholesterol in the blood exceeds in the high level, it causes hardening of the veins, which risk of high blood pressure and heart attack. Triglycerides are smaller components called fatty acid and glycerol. Fatty acid have different type depending of the length of the molecular chain and the number and the type of connections between the forming atoms and the molecular form of fatty acid. The relationship between fatty acid and cardiovascular disease is mainly due to effect of fatty acid on blood community. Fat is one of the components of the human brain. We need consume fat to maintain the health and proper function of these key organs. However, brain fat is not mostly used as an item. In fact, is part of the structure. According to Canada's Health Protection Branch, says the cholesterol-free definition encourages manual factors to change to partially hydrogen oils, which have high trans fatty acid content but no cholesterol. Cholesterol occurs only in animals' products. As we age, omega-3 fatty acid continue to be need for proper brain function. The lack of omega-3 acid increases the risk of disease such as Alzheimer, Parkinson, and depression and other disorders such as lack of attention and mental fatigue. Consumption of vegetable oils such as walnuts, flax seeds, and chia seeds, which are rich sources of omega-3, are very important for the health and brain structure of brain. And the last one, fatty acids are actually the function of fat, and some of them are called essential because the body cannot make them and must be supplied by food. According to our findings, represent new document suggesting the possibility that omega-3 fatty acid act as protective factors in disease that affect retinal blood vessels, said John Paul Sangiovanni. And fatty acid play a role in vision department in newborn. Fatty acid regulate intraocular pressure. And the end. According to the Ministry of Health, any oil with a total of less than 10% than fatty acid and a total 25% structured fatty acid is considered a useful oil and can we say it's a good oil. In conclusion, there are beneficial oils that are low in cholesterol and triglyceride, but high in omega-3 and omega-6. With these oils, we can find most of the useful and needed requirement of the body in different type of vegetable seeds and different vegetables oils such as walnuts, flax seeds, as well as sunflower, safflower, soybean, corn oil, avocados, and peanut oil. By consuming beneficial vegetables oil, we can help our body function better and help to our structure of brain. Thank you so much. I hope this video is helpful. Bye.